Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, you're most welcome. Please don't forget to click that red subscribe button down below, and please click on the bell as well for notification. Thank you so much. So in my last update about JODHA and AKBAR, despite JODHA's warning to Jalal to stop behaving rudely to the men of God and to stop calling himself God, Jalal refused to listen, and this made one of JODHA's bad dream about Jalal come true, and this really got JODHA scared. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Announcement was made that Mahan Singh has run away from the royal jail. Barbara says to Todamal that Mahan shouldn't have done this. Todamal says that this will prove that Mahan is a culprit. Bhagwan says to JODHA that he doesn't know why Mahan did this, and he has told Mahan that he will talk to Jalal. And why did Mahan run away? Bhagwan's wife asks if this would affect Manvai's marriage, and Bhagwan says that Mahan have proved that he is a culprit. JODHA says that she trusts Mahan, that Mahan cannot do any criminal act. Jalal comes there. JODHA asks that how is Jalal's health. Jalal tells JODHA that he is feeling very nice because a culprit ran away, and the one whom he used to love ran away, so he is very happy. Bhagwan says that he doesn't know why Mahan did this, but Mahan is not a culprit. Jalal says that so in Bhagwan's eyes, not following the order of the king is fine. JODHA says to Jalal that Jalal knows that Mahan has been with Jalal for years, so Mahan cannot do this. Jalal says that he now understands that those who live with him stabs him, and first was Adam Khan, then Maham Anga, and now Mahan Singh. And what do JODHA want? That he should get stabbed by Mahan. Jalal says that his people are finding out, and by the time Mahan Singh is caught, then he would ask him how dare him run away. Jalal says to Bhagwan that Bhagwan is his relative, and he would not make anyone else suffer for Mahan, and Salim and Manbai's marriage would happen for sure, and the function would happen as per schedule. Bhagwan says but before he could finish his statement, Jalal cut his talk, and Jalal says to Bhagwan that Bhagwan have to decide if he would worry more for the innocent daughter, which is Manvai's life, or if he would worry more for his Jack son, and that is Mahan Singh, and Bhagwan was shocked. JODHA says that Bhagwan will come for the function, and Jalal says good, and he leaves. Bhagwan says to JODHA that how can he celebrate when Mahan Singh is not here. JODHA says to Bhagwan that Jalal is in anger and they cannot go against him now because Jalal is going through a rough phase, but that doesn't mean that they should leave him, and they have to follow to show him the right path, and Bhagwan should just come to the function. Bhagwan says okay, if JODHA wants, then they will come to the function. Arambano comes to JODHA, and Arambano brings JODHA to all the kids. They all tease JODHA that Jalal spent time with Gulapari, and that is Flower Fairy. The children says that the fairy touches Jalal and spend time with him, and Jalal enjoys with the fairy as well. JODHA gets jealous and asks that who is this Gulapari, and they should bring her here. A horse was brought to JODHA, and Arambano says that this is Gulapari. JODHA laughs and says that the children are mischievous. Murad says that they just wanted to make JODHA smile. Shah with his force comes to the disputed land, and the announcer announced to everyone to leave the place right away as per Jalal's order. One lady comes forward and throws mud at Shah's face, and she says that Shah got answers, and the one who will ask them to leave the place, they will blacken the person's face. Shah says now, the people would see what he will do with them. Dania says to Manvai that he knows that Manvai is worried about her brother Mahan, but Manvai says that JODHA and Bhavandas are all tense to either celebrate the ceremony of her marriage function or to worry about Mahan Singh, and she really liked how Dania cheered JODHA up, and she can feel that when she comes to the palace, then Dania will keep her happy. Dania nods. Jalal comes to the court, and Jalal says that he is very happy because today is the function for Salim and Manvai's marriage, and this is part of Salim's marriage, and the marriage will be remembered forever, so they should start the function, and JODHA was not happy. Anarkali comes to the function to perform, and Salim looks at Anarkali. Anarkali started performing, and everyone enjoys her performance. Suddenly, every wind started blowing, and JODHA thinks that why is she feeling nervous, that something bad is going to happen again, and even Jalal gets tense seeing the weather. Amida asks that why has the weather gone bad suddenly. The thunderstorm was coming, and suddenly, Jalal's throne vibrates, and JODHA shouted Jalal, and Jalal asked everyone to continue the function, but the fire lamps around Jalal started falling on the ground. Jalal gets stuck in the fire, and Barbara asks that how would they save Jalal, and JODHA was worried. Jalal tries to jump over the fire, but a pillar was about to fall on Jalal. Jalal holds the pillar with his full strength to save himself. As Jalal was holding the pillar, Jalal asks Murad to take JODHA and Amida out from the place, and Murad takes them away. Salim finds Anarkali lying on the ground, and there was fire all around Anarkali, and Salim was shocked. Salim runs to save Anarkali, while Daniya saves Manvai, and Salim's suit gets fire, so Anarkali does off the fire with her hands, and Anarkali's hand got burns. Salim says that what has Anarkali done, because Anarkali's hands are burnt, and Salim lifts Anarkali in his arms and goes out. Jalal comes to the garden, and Jalal asks the soldiers to save the people. Jalal finds the light glowing in the sky in the night, and Jalal says that what kind of miracle is this, that the day and night is seen at the same time. Jalal finds a kid, and the kid happens to be a spiritual soul peacefully standing in the storm. Jalal asks the kid to run, else he will get hurt, and Jalal runs to save the kid, but the kid disappeared. Jalal finds the kid on another place again, and Jalal keeps running behind the kid. Finally, Jalal gets the kid, and Jalal asks the kid to go home, else the storm would eat the kid up. The kid says that the storm will not do anything to him, and the storm only comes because of Jalal's deeds. Jalal asks that how dare the kid talk to him like this, and the kid says that he is telling Jalal the truth, and this is to inform Jalal that Jalal is on the wrong path, and Jalal should take the decision and follow the right path. Jalal says that the kid is talking to the king, and how dare the kid say all this. The kid says that he may be a kid, but he is pure, and he is clean, and he is also sensible. And Jalal have to understand that if Jalal change, then the people will change too. And Jalal should see that when he changed, this weather changed too. The kid says that Jalal was chosen to help the people, and Jalal was given the power to help and to serve the people. But Jalal is not God, but God's person. And God is one, and nothing is like him. And Jalal have to spread peace, not announce himself as God. Jalal says that if there was truly God, then God would have not brought storm to them, and God would have protected them instead. The kid says that God would have protected Jalal and his people if Jalal had faith in God, and if Jalal had faith that God is one, and if Jalal want the storm to end, then Jalal have to decide that Jalal is just a human being, and Jalal have to serve the people. The kid says that Jalal have to bring peace to himself, and Jalal have to develop trust in himself for God. Suddenly, the wind blows and Jalal covers his face, and then when he opens his eyes, he finds out that the kid has gone. Shah finds the land burnt, and he smirks and says, "Great, now he would make fort here, and it will be his fort." Jalal comes to the palace, and he asks JODHA to go to her room and take rest. Tazin and Todamal comes there, and they inform Jalal that everything is finished, and the people are very worried because the land and the agriculture and everything is destroyed. Jalal says that they should forget all this, and they will make everything right, and they should serve the people and make new throne for him, and they leave. JODHA says to Jalal that Jalal still thinks that our dreams were wrong. Jalal says that JODHA's dream have nothing to do with all this, and this is just a bad incident. JODHA says that but Jalal's fate has all this in it, and Jalal says that this is a stupid thing, and if JODHA wants to think all this, then JODHA should go to her room, because he doesn't have time to listen to all this, and Jalal leaves. JODHA thinks that this is all happening because of Jalal's behavior, and JODHA prays to God to make Jalal understand his mistakes. Anarkali becomes conscious, and she was on Salim's bed. Salim was sitting beside her, and Anarkali says that why is she here? Salim says that Anarkali got unconscious and Anarkali's hand was burnt, so that was why he brought her here. Anarkali asks that what is this place, and Salim says that this is his room, and Anarkali was injured, so that was why he brought her here. Anarkali asks if Salim bring all dancers to his room, and Salim says no, because he has only brought the girl here who saved his life and who burnt her hands to save him, and who think about him only. Anarkali says that Salim should not think that she saved him because she has feelings for him, but she only saved Salim because Salim is the prince and she is Salim's worker, so it was her duty to save Salim. And also, Manvai is her friend and Salim is Manvai's future husband, and Salim looks at Anarkali, and Anarkali also looks at Salim, and the song plays in the background. Anarkali brings medicine there and asks Salim to say it. Salim asks that what happened, But Anarkali asks Salim to say it, and Salim says it, and Anarkali applies medicine on Salim's wounds. Salim smiles and Daniya sees all this. Daniya saw Manvai coming to Salim's room, and Daniya thinks that what if Manvai sees Anarkali and Salim together, and Daniya quickly goes to stop Manvai. Manvai asks that how is Salim. Daniya says that Salim is fine, and Manvai should go and take some rest. Manvai was about to leave, but she finds Anarkali coming out of Salim's room. Manvai asks that why was Anarkali in Salim's room, and Daniya says that Anarkali saved Salim's life, so Salim must have called her into his room. Jalal was seeing the spiritual kid everywhere, and Jalal says that he have to find that kid. Jalal looks and he says no, the kid is not here, and Jalal asks the soldiers to bring the kid to him. The soldier says that they cannot find any kid, and JODHA asks that how was the kid. Jalal says that the kid was a normal kid, but he was standing peacefully in the storm, and the kid was wearing a white dress, and suddenly he disappeared, but he will find him. Jalal asks Barbara to find the kid, and maybe the kid is hiding in the palace, but he have to talk to that kid. JODHA comes to one Muslim priest, and JODHA says that the priest seems tensed, and is there anything to say? The priest says that if he say anything, then Jalal can get angry with him. JODHA says that nothing would happen to the priest, and the priest should tell her what happened. The priest says that God is everywhere in this world, and God shows path to his men in different ways, and sometimes God sends his angels to show the path to men, and that kid that Jalal met was an angel, because angel doesn't get afraid of anyone, and they say whatever they want to say, and God has directly given message to Jalal. JODHA asks the priest that what message has God given to Jalal, but the priest says that JODHA have to find out from Jalal by herself, and JODHA remembered all the misfortunes and everything that happened with Jalal during the storm. Todamal comes to Jalal and tells Jalal about the people's house and land getting destroyed because of the storm. Jalal says that they will make house for everyone, and they will give them work, and they will treat them, and Todamal should open royal treasury for the people. Todamal says but before Todamal could complete his statement, Jalal says that royal treasury is for the people, and it is his duty to serve the people, and he will give the people back everything that they have lost. And Jalal says to Salim and Daniel to see to everything and help the people to rehabilitate. The minister informs Jalal that Shah has gotten the land that Jalal wanted, and Jalal orders his minister to make the fort as soon as possible to help the people. And the people should understand that after God who is in the sky, then there's another God on earth, and that is him, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end, and please don't forget to like this video as usual, and please don't forget to share it and comment, and please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.